Hi, Jennifer with FitFEARLESSFun, and we are here making a Mexican-style chicken over a roasted poblano pepper with some fresh tomatillo salsa. We are going to take a few shortcuts because we don't have the time, well, I don't have the time to do everything by scratch. But in general, if I make a shortcut here or there, I'll tend to add something that's a little bit more intricate also. So let's take a look at our ingredients. As you can see, I've already seasoned the chicken a little bit. I've cut it into, I personally like cutting my chicken. I think it's a lot easier to deal with. I know some people don't like to cut their chicken before cooking because it does lose some of its juices. I'm a little bit more convenience over taste, but I think that it's going to taste fine. So I cut my chicken. That's going to be about 1.5 pounds in there. And I did, like I said, I did use a shortcut. I did use half of this package. I'm not a huge fan of these prepackaged mixes, but I don't have time to buy all the different ingredients that I would want. So this makes it really easy for me. I also added a little Frank's Red Hot in there and some lime juice. So we are going to just put that into a nice big pan, sear that, and get that cooked. While that's going, we are going to take some peppers. We got poblano peppers right here, and put them in the broiler. I have the broiler going. It's nice and hot. It's only going to take a few, not even that long, a few minutes at most to sear the outside skin. You want it blistered. Then you're going to take out that outside skin and be able to chop it up, and we're going to put our chicken over it. Over on this side is where the work is really going to be done. We are going to make a tomatillo salsa. What we're going to do is chop this up real fine. We're going to use half this onion. The other half is going to go in with the chicken. So about 1/4 of an onion, about a tablespoon of chopped cilantro, 1 to 2 tablespoons chopped cilantro, depending on how hot you want it. I like to use the Serrano pepper. I'll probably use almost all of the pepper. I don't think that they're as hot, but you might want to check the heat before you add the whole thing. I'm using 3 tomatillos here and 1 regular tomato, a little bit of cumin, some oregano back there, and I'm going to finish it off with a bit of lime. Oh, and where's my garlic? And 1 little, if you're not using whole garlic, you're going to chop it anyway, but about a teaspoon of chopped garlic. And what you're going to do is you're going to put that all into a saucepan. So now we're going to get all of these chopped ingredients into the saucepan with a cup of water and bring it to a boil. And while that's going, you want to check on your poblanos and make sure you turn them. Make sure that they're not on fire. Now you're going to bring this mixture to a boil. Once it starts boiling, you are going to reduce the heat down to medium, medium-low, and just simmer it. You're simmering until the tomatillos are soft. I would say it's going to take 10 to 15 minutes. While that's going, I have put the chicken in with some of those onions, and we're just going to stir fry that. And again, you got to check in on these. Oh, those are looking good. They're looking pretty delicious. Give them another turn. Okay, we are about finished cooking. It's been 15 minutes. The chicken, I like cooking until I actually like patting my chicken down before I start to stir fry it, because I like when it gets a little bit caramelized on the outside of the chicken. The flavor is just a little bit better. So if you wanted to go with the healthier version of this, don't use the little packet. Just use the cumin and oregano and a little bit of garlic and some onion to season it. Our salsa is almost finished. We're going to take it off the heat. The tomatillos are soft. You can tell by, if you just, test them a little bit, they're a little soft. And what we're going to do is let it cool off for a minute or two, and then we're going to blend it. As that salsa cools, you can see I've started to peel the poblano pepper. What I'm going to do is peel this outer layer off of both of them. I'm going to chop them up, and this is going to be 4 servings right here. And then to assemble the actual meal, I have a rice cooker. I've made some brown rice. I'm going to take 1/2 cup of the brown rice, put it on the bottom. Then I'm going to chop up this poblano, put it on top, put 4 ounces of chicken on top of that, and we're going to make the salsa in a second. Now I'm just going to give this a couple whirls in the blender. Make sure everything is well blended. I did skin the tomato that I used. You do not need to skin the tomatillos. You can just blend that all together. You're going to want to taste it, make sure that it has enough salt, pepper, cumin, anything else that you need to add. And then I'm just going to add it right next to here. Now you can do this meal a bunch of different ways. You can do it over lettuce. As you see, you know, I've done it over rice. But you could do it over lettuce. You could actually do lettuce wraps with it. But let me get this blended. As you can see, I put the verde salsa on the side. If you want to warm up just half of it and keep the salsa cold, that would be fine. You can also just add it right on top. I will finish this meal when I package it with a quarter of an avocado for a little bit of that good fat. But let's see how everything tastes together. Okay, I have a nice big bite here, and I've dipped it in the salsa, and I've tried the salsa already, and it really is delicious. Dieting done right. It doesn't taste like diet food. It really wasn't that hard. It's just a lot of steps, but once you're used to it, you can do it pretty quickly, and it's delicious.